boss.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Cudgel here. Now, the man in question in this story today, I think needs no introduction. Lil Uzi. And I say that like I listen to his music. I do not. I couldn't even name a single song of his. The only one I even know is the one that goes, "Now I do what I want," over and over again. The one that's really annoying.
Now I do what I want. Now I do what I want.
But regardless, I know at least and I think most people still know who he is. Not because his music's that good, but because he got a diamond implanted in his forehead. Yes, earlier this year, back in February, he got a $24 million pink diamond implanted in his forehead. Right there, right slap dab in the middle. Had I not been on hiatus at the time, I probably would have made a video on it. Although now I got a chance to redeem myself for not covering the initial story, because an even better story has come forth about Lil Uzi and his rather big diamond. Earlier, back in July, he was holding a concert, and he was crowd surfing. You know, where the artist jumps into the crowd and they lift him around and carrying him around the crowd. It's always seemed like a pretty awkward thing. I never really saw the appeal of it. Also, I've seen just too many videos of people jumping out into the crowd and they just all scatter. But regardless, Lil Uzi was crowd surfing, and it's unconfirmed whether or not a fan actually tried to pull it out of his head like Thanos. Or if it just got hit out of his head. But the diamond, the $24 million diamond, fell out. Now for context, Lil Uzi's net worth is $25 million. Meaning he's spending roughly 97% of his net worth on a pink diamond in his forehead. Only to have it then fall out in the middle of a crowd of thousands of people. I have a heart attack every time I can't find my phone, let alone a $24 million diamond. It's also worth mentioning that the whole reason he got it implanted in his forehead was so he wouldn't lose it. Apparently he originally was going to get it as a ring, but he realized that considering the lifestyle he leads, it'd get lost pretty quickly. Wake up at a party somewhere and oh, what do you know, there's 97% of my net worth gone. It's also worth mentioning here that I did some research on how they could even get that thing in his head. And apparently, doing a piercing like that is kind of difficult. There's a couple different ways you could do it, and seemingly the way they probably did it, if he were to get, say, punched in the face, that diamond could literally rip off half of his forehead. This article even says he could just sleep wrong, jostle around in bed, even get kissed, and the diamond could just fall out. Which doesn't exactly seem like a safe way to secure 97% of your income. Also, a couple months ago he posted this photo of blood leaking out of the diamond. But regardless, imagine the heart attack this man had. Crowd surfing, relaxing, and then next thing he knows, the most valuable item he owns, something that costs more than his house and all his cars probably combined, has fallen out in the crowd of thousands of people. Now I want you to imagine being in that crowd of people and just scrounging around on the floor for the treasure. Can you imagine getting rich off that, finding the $24 million Lil Uzi diamond? You may get some horrible infection or disease. Listen, Lil Uzi, man, I'm sorry, but I don't know what kind of STDs you got. And we all know that diamond's got it covered in blood all on the backside of it. But it'd be worth it to pick up and have a $24 million diamond. It literally set you for life. Now, fortunately, or depending on how you view it, unfortunately, Lil Uzi got his diamond back. The specifics haven't really been revealed, but apparently when it fell out, he got it back. Doesn't say if anyone picked it up or anything. My theory is it probably just fell out and probably landed on his chest or something as he was crowd surfing. Oh, what's this? The thing is though, I think we all saw this coming. I remember when the news broke that he did this, and seeing comment after comment of people wanting to rip it out of his forehead. I wanted to rip it out of his forehead. Everyone wanted to rip it out of his forehead. I promise it's the last time I'll show that Thanos clip. But regardless, that's the story for today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and oh wait, I have a little bonus meme for you. Because right before I started recording this video, I was just looking at my YouTube homepage, and I saw this video of the Shiba Inu that ate a pot brownie, and I want to watch it with you guys.
I counted right. Can you send me that, please?
This man zoinked. I mean, he looks like he's having a good time, I guess. I like how he's just moving back and forth like that. I like this one comment. He transferred his consciousness into his tail and now he's wagging his body. And I like how his mouth is just open like that. You just see his little teeth. I mean, he looks like he's having a good time. I'll read a couple more comments here. Like, what if it's the tail that's actually trying to catch me, man? Dog. Got milk bone, man? No, I don't. Be a lot cooler if you did. From here on out, he's going to be trying to make peace with the mailman. And then one final comment, which this one's an actual story. About 15 years ago, I came home from a night on the town and my dog met me at the door and he was acting like this. My first thought was some kind of distemper or spinal infection, and I called the vet at 3 in the morning and jumped into a cab with him in my arms. He was a 75-pound Muttweiler, a mix of who knows what crossed with a purebred English Springer Spaniel. Long story short, after a $450 bill, I figured out he'd eaten a gram of hash and was probably having more fun than I was. He slept for a better part of a day and a half and was looking for more shortly after. He never touched a bag of weed, but he could find the smallest piece of hash no matter where I would hide it. Well, wasn't that fun? Anyways though, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, bye.
I'm on some shit, right? Now I do what I want. 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 Now I do what I want.